Welcome back, everyone, to Season 2, Episode 2 of Battlestar Galactica Starship Battles. We just wrapped up round number 1. We're going to be jumping into round number 2, so thank you guys for watching. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of round number 1, and then we'll jump into round number 2 while I clean up the board. First up, one of our Vipers has gotten the sensor kind of guidance system damaged. So this Viper is no longer able to do two maneuver turns, have to do single maneuvers. The other damage came to this Cylon Raider with a 4 damage out of the total structure of 15. So had some initial damage first round, so we will jump into round number 2. But first, we'll do a quick word from this channel's sponsor, and then we'll jump right into gameplay for round number 2. Thank you guys for watching. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. This is a deep dive into the themes behind why we love Frank Herbert's Dune. We've also got a full podcast series from our Pontos Fathom Press channel, Esoteric Saturn Mysteries, Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, and our other podcast volumes that we've got out on things like occulted history, pulp fantasy and anime, and Jungian alchemy and horror and science fiction. We've got the omnibus edition of Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, collecting all the great Old One sagas, including Hermeticism of Hastur, Genealogy of Cthulhu, Alchemy of Azathoth, and the Necromancy of Nyarlathotep. We've got our artificial psychoanalysis of Desiring Machines. You can buy that in the hardcover edition or in the 3 volumes that originally came out. We've got our King in Yellow and Lost Carcosa in the Yellow Sign books. And finally, our newest saga, Aim Aimless, Aim Vicious, Volume 1 of the Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands. This is another book that's taking place in Lovecraft's Dreamlands. Book 1's focused around the city of Celiphace. Book 2 coming out later this year will be Hope's Home, Hysteria's Heart, taking place in the Dreamlands Dalathleen. Volume 3 will be Stubborn Devotions of Venting and Forgiving, focusing around Hypnos. And then finally, later this year, Beloved, Believed, Bedailed will be the Yellow Sign, Lost Carcosa will be featured there. Thank you guys for watching. We'll get back into the gameplay. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into round number 2. I want to look at this changing direction rule. When changing direction, your Viper begins to turn, rotate 90 degrees clockwise for movement direction. So I believe, like, if this Viper was going this way, and if I want to change it 90 degrees, which I think this one will end up doing, I'll have a drift effect. So I'm going to keep jumping in on this selection of card for this Viper. I think I'm going to have this Viper try to reverse. So I'm gonna try to reverse Viper number E. I'm gonna try to go back 1 kinetic energy, or actually 1 speed down to 2 on this one. And so he'll have -1 kinetic energy as a result. So I'll set that up, and he will just go with this one. For this Raider, also I want to, I feel like I need to flip him around a bit. So I'll go ahead with this. And for the last Raider, I'm also going to try to reduce the speed for G down to 2. Okay, so this will go down to this. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll play out our maneuvering. go with the raiders first. This raider is going to do a 3 here, so he's going to move to this position. And this Viper is going down to a 2, so he'll move to this position. However, because of his kinetic energy was at 3. So we're going to have the kinetic energy is going to have so we'll have some kind of rotation happen on this. So I believe there's going to be a bit of rotation. Oh, sorry. This. If you plan to change direction card together with another maneuver card or reorients itself, during the first movement step you've got a drift ruler. Was 2. If my current kinetic energy was 2 or more, move the spaceship forward in its current movement. So let's see if I put this here. So he's actually going to go 1 extra, I believe it's 1 extra one of these. No, there's no drift on this one. No drift on that one, so that's fine. This Viper will be here, but this Raider will be, again, they're like overlapping each other. So this one will actually be here. So they're just going to pass each other like this. So that's kind of messy, but let's just leave it like that. And it looks like in this round, nobody is going to get to attack each other. So let's clear this out. That one Raider. Oh, let's see that there. Leave this here. Okay, so let's go to the next round. Let's try to do an afterburn with this Raider. So now we got G is at 3. Let's have him go to 4 again. That's that Cylon Raider. This Raider, again, we'll have him this Raider also going to try to do a turnaround here. Okay, we'll have this one here. This Viper. Viper is E, still at 2, so let's have him move with this one. And the other Viper is at okay, we'll do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and reveal these. Viper 1 is going to be here. Raider 1 is G is at 2. It's going to go to this one. This Raider 2 is at 3. Will be here. And this Viper is E, also at 2. We'll get to here. Okay, once again, I believe there's no attack except for this Cylon might be able to be getting this Raider here. So let's see if we have this Viper. And he's just out of range from this Viper. But it looks like we might be swapping up enemies now. So let's keep going. One more round, we'll clear these out. Okay, so let's have this Raider E. This Viper E is going to go back up to 3 and flip to this. And I'll have the other Viper one is at 2. He'll go to this. Radar will go like this. And this Raider will also go like this. Okay, so let's get these moved out. So we've got 1. The first movement round, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we have a clear shot with this Viper to this Raider. So if we go this way, we also have a +1. No, it's still a 0 damage. So it's no modifier for the damage, so we need 6 or better. Viper attacking this Cylon Raider. And we grab a damage token for the Cylon, and we get a 4 damage. 4 damage to this Cylon Raider. He is up to 8 damage. That's half damage. Our Raider is also going to be able to attack this way. Also going to assume that it's in the 0. And we'll go ahead and we get 7. It's a hit. Our Viper takes 2 damage. 2 damage. So that's a total of 5 damage for the Viper, total of 8 damage for this Cylon. And these two are not able to attack. So I think that is going to do it for the round. Let's just double check on this. There's no way he can attack. No, but second round attack, no. Okay, so let's just call it at that. So guys, we will see you in round number 3. We'll do a quick flyover of the recent carnage, and we'll see you in the next round. Thank you guys for watching.